Well, when I look back at my first year as CEO of BASF, I feel very grateful. Grateful for a great transition with my predecessor, Martin. Grateful for the support that I receive, especially by the board team, but especially grateful for all the support and encouragement I receive from the global BASF team. I think in 2024, BASF has again shown a very strong performance, and the BASF team has really performed well in a very difficult market environment for the chemical industry. We have slightly increased our EBITDA before special items. Especially if you look at our core businesses, we have increased EBITDA by almost 20% based on very strong volume growth of 5%. And even if you look at Europe, we have grown volumes by 6%, so that shows based on strong market positions and strong competitive positions, we even in difficult environments can perform very well. When it comes to free cash flow, we exceeded our own guidance, but also market expectations with a free cash flow of 750 million euro in 2024. This was due to a strong operational discipline when it comes to capital spend, but also working capital management. And I'm also quite happy that we are on track of delivering our cost savings, especially focused on Europe, where we target savings of more than 2 billion euro. And I can say at the end of 2024, we're full on track to deliver on these expectations. As we had already announced in September at our Capital Markets Day, we will propose a dividend for 2024 of 2.25 euros. And at the same time, we are committed to keeping the overall shareholder distribution at a minimum of 12 billion euros over the next 4 years as a combination of dividends as well as share buybacks. Well, chemistry, and with this, the chemical industry is connected to almost everything. And I'm fascinated by the fact that within BASF, we can influence and touch so many industries. 2024 for us was a significant year because we published the new Winning Ways strategy for BASF. The ambition that we have spelled out means a lot to me personally. In a nutshell, our Winning Ways strategy is about combining active portfolio steering, improved capital allocation, and establishing a winning culture in BASF. You can imagine over the last months since we have announced the strategy, I've been traveling to many BASF sites. I've met with many BASF teams, and I can only say I'm fascinated and I'm really encouraged by the speed and the energy that our teams bring around implementing the strategy at many of our sites in many of our locations, and by focusing their efforts really on driving value creation for BASF. In 2025, the economic environment will stay challenging, but still we are targeting for a significant increase in our earnings power as BASF Group. However, we have a very peculiar situation in 2025 because we will start up our large new Verbund site in China, which will come with significant additional cost on the one side, but also significant cash outflows. And even when we count these extraordinary efforts in, we will still improve our EBITDA slightly compared to 2024. Well, in 2025, year one of our Winning Ways strategy, we have clear priorities. On the one hand side, we will continue to drive our winning culture implementation in BASF. We will also strongly focus on value creation initiatives. And here, in particular, the active portfolio management. We already made the first step in February when we signed the agreement with Sherwin-Williams to sell our decorative paints business in Brazil. We will also have a significant milestone with the startup of our new Verbund site in Zhanjiang towards the end of the year. This, of course, is going to be a key success factor for BASF for many years to come. And last but not least, we also will focus very strongly on further progressing our structural cost savings initiatives, particularly here in Europe, and continue to focus very strongly on capital discipline. So my message to the BASF team for 2025 is very simple. We all know that the market will not provide us with a lot of tailwind, so we have to focus on what we can do to drive our performance and to create value. And in your respective units, you have to define what winning means for you. Beating competition, reducing cost, increasing competitiveness. But whatever you do, let's make sure you make it count.